This story is called Moonlit Heroine. In the small town of Oakwood, where magic was woven into everyday life but hidden from human eyes, 13-year-old Luna lived a seemingly ordinary life. She attended school, spent time with her friends, and helped out at her family's bakery. But there was always a feeling that something was missing, like a whisper in the wind she couldn't quite hear. Luna's room was filled with books on mythology and legends, a fascination sparked by stories her grandmother used to tell her when she was younger. These stories spoke of powerful gods and goddesses, magical creatures, and heroes who saved the world from darkness. On her 14th birthday, Luna received an unexpected gift, an old, mysterious amulet with symbols she didn't recognize, sent by an unknown sender. As soon as she put it on, Luna felt a strange energy coursing through her veins, like the buzzing of 1,000 bees, and suddenly, she could see the magic that was always there but hidden from her before. The trees seemed to lean in, whispering ancient secrets, the sky shimmered with a light that wasn't quite of this world, and creatures she had only read about in books appeared around her, their eyes filled with a knowing glint. Luna soon discovered she was the descendant of Artemis, the Greek goddess of the hunt, moon and wilderness, and that the amulet was a key to unlocking her dormant powers. With this newfound knowledge, Luna's life began to change in ways she never thought possible, like stepping into a dream world that was both exhilarating and terrifying. She started seeing the world through different eyes, noticing the mythological creatures living among humans, each with their own stories and struggles. A friendly satyr named Felix became her guide, introducing her to a world where magic was real and anything could happen. From the whispered secrets of the forest to the starlight that seemed to hold the universe's mysteries. But as Luna delved deeper into this magical world, she began to hear whispers of an ancient evil stirring, a darkness that threatened to destroy the balance between humans and mythological creatures. A dark sorcerer, once defeated by the gods themselves, was returning to seek his revenge, and Luna found herself at the forefront of the battle to stop him, her heart pounding with both fear and determination. Luna's days became a whirlwind of learning magic, practicing spells, and understanding her lineage as a descendant of Artemis, with Felix by her side as both friend and mentor. She discovered she had the ability to communicate with animals and control the phases of the moon, powers that were both exhilarating and daunting. As news of the dark sorcerer's return spread, Luna met other teenage demigods in secret gatherings hidden from human eyes, each with their own unique abilities and stories. There was Jake, son of Ares, who could wield fire, Emily, daughter of Aphrodite, with the power to control love and beauty, and Matt, son of Hermes, who could run faster than the wind and deliver messages between worlds. Together, they formed a tight-knit group, bound by their determination to stop the dark sorcerer and protect both their magical world and the human one from his evil plans. Their meetings were filled with laughter, debates over strategy, and shared stories of their mythological parents, forging bonds that went beyond mere friendship. Luna found herself looking forward to these gatherings, feeling a sense of belonging she had never known before, like finding pieces of a puzzle that finally fit together. But with each passing day, the darkness grew stronger, and the group knew they were running out of time, the urgency hanging over them like a shadow. Rumors spoke of the sorcerer's plan to perform a powerful ritual at an ancient temple hidden deep within a forbidden forest, a place where myth and magic blurred into reality. Luna and her friends knew they had to act fast, gathering their courage and strength for the battle ahead, a journey that would test their powers, their friendship, and their very souls. "We can't let him succeed," Luna said, her voice firm with determination, as they stood together under the light of a full moon. "We'll face whatever dangers lie within that temple," Jake added, his eyes blazing with courage. "Together we're unstoppable," Emily concluded, smiling softly, her words weaving a spell of unity and hope around them. And so, with hearts full of hope and spirits unbroken, Luna and her friends set out on their perilous quest, ready to face whatever lay ahead side by side, as demigods, as friends, and as heroes of their own legend. The night before their quest, Luna stood in her backyard, under the watchful gaze of the full moon, her heart racing with anticipation and a touch of fear. She thought about all she had learned, from controlling the phases of the moon to communicating with animals, and wondered if it would be enough to defeat the dark sorcerer. Felix appeared beside her, his eyes shining with encouragement, as he handed her a small pouch containing a few precious herbs and a note. "For protection and guidance," he said softly, his voice filled with belief in her abilities. Luna smiled, tucking the pouch into her belt, feeling a surge of determination and gratitude towards Felix and her friends. The next morning Luna and her group set out early, traveling through the forbidden forest, the air thick with an eerie silence and the trees seeming to whisper warnings as they passed. As they journeyed deeper into the forest, the path grew narrower and darker, until they finally reached the ancient temple, its entrance guarded by two stone statues with eyes that seemed to pierce through the soul. "This is it," Matt whispered, his voice barely audible over the sound of their own breathing, as they stood before the imposing structure. Luna took a deep breath, feeling the weight of her responsibilities and the power of her lineage, and stepped forward, leading her friends into the unknown dangers within the temple. Inside they found themselves in a maze of corridors and chambers, each filled with ancient artifacts and mysterious symbols that glowed with a soft, ethereal light. "We need to find the heart of the temple before the sorcerer does," Emily said, her voice steady as she examined the symbols etched into the walls. As they navigated the treacherous paths, they encountered minions of the dark sorcerer, creatures born from darkness and shadow, which they fought off with their combined powers and quick thinking. Luna used her control over the moon to create blasts of light, Jake wielded his fire to burn through obstacles, Emily charmed the creatures with her beauty and love, and Matt used his speed to outmaneuver them, each contributing their unique abilities to overcome the challenges they faced. Finally, after what seemed like an eternity of battles and puzzles, they reached the central chamber, where the dark sorcerer awaited, his eyes blazing with malevolent intent as he began the ritual to gain ultimate power. Luna and her friends knew this was their last chance. They joined hands, focusing all their energy into a final, desperate bid to stop the sorcerer and save both their worlds from destruction. The air was electric with tension as Luna and her friends unleashed a blast of combined magic, their powers intertwining in a spectacular display of light and energy. The dark sorcerer stumbled backward, his eyes widening in surprise, as the ritual circle began to dissolve, its dark magic unraveling like threads pulled from a tapestry. Luna felt a surge of exhilaration and pride, knowing that their unity and determination had saved both worlds from destruction. As the sorcerer's powers waned, the temple began to shake, and the sound of crumbling stone filled the air, signaling the end of the dark magic's hold on the ancient structure. Luna and her friends exchanged triumphant glances, their bond stronger than ever, before turning to make their way out of the temple, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. The bright sunlight was a welcome relief as they emerged from the temple, blinking away the darkness of the interior, and took deep breaths of the fresh, clean air. Felix, who had been quietly observing from a distance, stepped forward, a warm smile on his face, and handed Luna a small, delicate flower that bloomed with an inner light. "A symbol of your growth and the beginning of a new era," he said, his eyes shining with warmth and approval. Luna's heart swelled with emotion as she accepted the gift, feeling a sense of closure and new beginnings, knowing that her journey as a hero was only just starting. Together, the group of friends made their way back to their town, where they were greeted as heroes, their names whispered in awe by the mythological creatures who had been watching from the shadows. Luna's parents, though still unaware of her secret life, beamed with pride at their daughter's newfound confidence and sense of purpose, sensing that something profound had changed within her. As Luna settled back into her daily routine, she couldn't help but feel a thrill of excitement, knowing that she would always stand ready to defend her world and the humans she had sworn to protect, alongside her friends and allies. The moon, now a constant reminder of her heritage and powers, shone brightly in the night sky, a symbol of the magic that lay just beyond the edge of everyday life, waiting to be explored and cherished.
Thank you for watching. Thanks for watching my short stories. Subscribe for more.